Where's this annoying ass fucking hunter? Bruh. You're fucking dead, homie. You're dead. I don't care how many times you feign death, you're fucking dead. There ain't no way. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-la. I need to get more fucking greater healing major healing potion. I'm all out. Got 43 seconds on this bunker. I wonder if I can reclaim it. I can't walk up this mildly steep incline. That's annoying. Looks like we have at least a shaman here. moly. That hurts so much. What the hell? Chain lightning 1k, earth shock 1k, frost shock 600. Holy! Shamans are wild, dude. It's just actually disrespectful. I probably should have put on mage armor, but I don't know if it even would have helped, honestly. Always fun to kill the pet first. I'm Oh my god, I'm again. Uma Thurman. Oh, I might die here. Yep. I said, I got rogues ganking me while healing. Uh-huh. That's surprising to who? No crit. Big sad. What? Oh, man. Yeah, I got my 2 kills. $71,000 honor. Hugh Mage. My hunter buddy. How are you? Ah! Fuck! Honestly, if I didn't have no mana from buffing when I res, this would be a whole different ball game. But I'm too lazy to drink. Too much time wasted. Hey, we win.
How are you?
We go again. Scoop, scoop, scoop.
What's up?
What's up? You found me. No.
What you doing?
I heard you were harassing all the officers.
Huh?
They were like, oh, BK keeps trying to, like, get information on the roster.
Well...
And they were like, oh, I told him that he's on Skinja's team. I was like, I already told him that shit. And they're like,
are you streaming?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
No one's watching now. You're fine.
You don't know this.
Oh, I fucking know this, dude. They're not even fucking awake.
There might be lurkers.
Yeah. If they are, they're from DEA, dude. My real supporters.
Yeah. No, it was me just asking, like, confirming the talent thing won't be an issue, but it sounds like there's a prioritization of what's getting filled first. Which may or may not result in... Well... The comfort I have is that I know you want it to be sweaty and will be recruiting as such, so...
Yeah, what I was saying to them is, like, honestly, the holes in my team should be a comfort to people who are, worried the teams won't be equal. because the fact that like Stutes, for instance, isn't rostered at all is a good indicator that we're not trying to just throw people on teams. Like we're taking a good.
He's not on Fears?
No, neither team. There's no team we can put him on that will just be equal.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so like when you look at the rosters, like the fact that I have like a bunch of like shaman missing and like I think one hunter or whatever, I have like 7 holes maybe. But to be fair, the most we could fill is 2 of those because we only have 40 people, not 50.
Yeah.
Regardless, that should be the biggest indicator to people that we're trying to do as equal of a split as possible. Because we could easily put like people who are new, like Jericho could be slotted in, or Stutes could be slotted in, or like pick whatever bench player like Kirari. Like he shows up a lot. It's Nairu's dad. But is he like top tier player? Not really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
So I think people just need to fucking calm the fuck down and not worry so much about it. Like worst case scenario, you didn't get rostered. And you just need to do your best to be top tier player at the very beginning, and you'll get in a spot somewhere, right? I think the best time to get recruited and also look for recruits is the first week. If they're not 70 first week and like working on pre-bis and like you don't want them. If they're on Gilded or looking for a guild in like pre-bis gear, like 70 in 3 days, like that's a person you should look into considering.
Fair.
But yeah. I heard you were asking about glaives too, dude. You antsy, dude?
I'm not just curious.
You looking at your warrior's hands like, these would look cool with glaives in them.
Well, it's a question of what's the comp looking like. Is it a melee stacked? If it's melee stacked, I wouldn't even ask.
Yeah, the reality is there's only 2 people in both raids that would get glaives, and the order really doesn't fucking matter. Like, if you're that big of, like, a loot whore that you can't wait for the second set, like, that's kind of wild. You know what I mean?
I get it.
So, the reality is both of them have a very, 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 very good chance of getting both before SSC comes out. And, because of like the history with Lick, he's probably gonna get like Fear's set, assuming he's on Fear's team. And that's just between him and T-Rich, and they've already talked about it, and they really like Lick is like I don't really care if T-Rich takes him over me, like that's not a big deal. And I think it's understandable. Technically, they're better in the hands of a warrior. But, you know, it is what it is. We were looking over, like, top tier guilds in TBC last go around in, like, 2020 or 2021, whenever the fuck it was. And they had like 3 people with both glaives, and they had 2 people with the bow at the end of Sunwell. Like going into, they had 2 hunter bows and like Obviously, it's RNG, but it's a good indicator that there's going to be plenty to go around. You also don't really go backwards as much in TBC, so you don't.
Old content.
You don't have to like keep running Kara for loot, or like.
That's good.
The one you will probably is Gruul's Lair for the spine because it's so good. But it's literally just 2 bosses. Like there's almost 0 trash. So you should be able to do that in like 20 minutes or less. SSC, I think there's some good stuff. I keep trying to look in my Atlas loot. I forget I can't. It has some good stuff in there too. I don't know if it's worth chasing though. Because Black Temple has a lot of shit too. The only raid that's like annoying is TK, I think. Or not TK, Hyjal Summit. And it's just because you're kind of locked behind the timer of the raid itself. You can't like you can't improve your time with gear. You're just sitting on your ass doing nothing, waiting for the next spawn. And that can be kind of lame.
It's like the first boss in BWL.
Mm-hmm.
Or Rend. Or it's all just you waiting, right? For Hyjal.
Yeah, you're just waiting. Like you clear like I think 3 or 4 waves. Maybe it's 5 waves and then a boss. And then 5 waves and then a boss. And then you switch positions, 5 waves and a boss, 5 waves and a boss. And then you go kill the last boss. I need some idols too. 6 waves. Yeah. 6 waves, they say. Senior John Burke. From YouTube. Only 3 more weeks of this miserable ranking, and then I can do nothing but be Grand Marshal and not need anything.
Almost there.
Oh, your YouTube's different from your Twitch. Your Twitch is like Adina. Interesting. How the fuck am I supposed to know that Ed is John, dude? Come on. Pick a lane, dude. Identity theft is a crime. I'm still trying very hard to be mage and not tank. So I might, I don't know. Once we have like, essentially when they release them, the grind is rough. Yeah, it's fucking rough, Julian. Once they release the rosters, I'm gonna immediately start recruiting to fill whatever spots I have, or at least putting fillers out there. And I'm gonna talk to the people who are rostered as tanks to make sure that they know that they're expected to do like 3 times as much as Kelso, minimum. And also, warriors are also going to be talked to about their responsibilities to fill in for tanking, because essentially there's 2 warriors, and then there's 2 druid tanks and 1 pally tank, so that's 5 tanks total. Each heroic group is going to be 5 people, and so each one of those classes that can tank is going to have to tank for 5 other people on the team to do their heroics. And so we'll just have to work out the schedules between people, like maybe one group does them all in one day, maybe one group like does a couple a day, and they just don't have time to do more. But yeah, I did it when I was Horde doing 9-minute AVs. It was so annoying. Haven't played since. Dude, I know so many people that hit rank 14 and just quit. This is my second time doing it. I have a rank 14 warrior. And I'm honestly considering doing it on the paladin. He's rank 7 already, but that might be something I only do on AV weekends because I don't really need to or care to. I just, if I'm gonna play the paladin in TBC, I wanna have the Grand Marshal title at least. What's up, B Meek and Van Bucky? Van Bucky. Yeah, Coach used his Twitch Prime yesterday, and so did Lick.
Oh, nice. Paying the bill.
Yeah, hopefully. Not doing other work, so be good to get this done. Aw, he got the fucking rogue fucked me, dude. They always fuck me, dude. Like, just let me hardcast my pyro before you open. It's not that complicated. AV Weekend's such a lifesaver, but the whole sweaty rating wasn't fun anymore, so I just PvP'd. Yeah, honestly, I left retail because I didn't want to do Mythic Raid progression anymore. But I do enjoy, like, the balance that our guild has. It's, like, semi-sweaty. We're not, like, trying to speed clear and doing all this wild shit, but we're, like, on average, like, coming full world buffs and consumes.
I'll be honest, I have no idea if you're talking to me or your streams.
I'm talking to everyone, dude. Just general information. I would love to be like cam streaming again, but I'd have to like clean my room and shit. Before we like built the bathroom in this room, I used to cam stream all the time, but we built the bathroom and just didn't put a door on it, so the camera would go like straight into the bathroom basically, which could lead to some horrible mishaps if I like fuck up my camera and like forget to turn it off or something. Just go take a fat dump on camera.
That'd be a bad idea.
Yeah, it'd probably be bannable. So, I mean, it doesn't really need a door because it's kind of like a master bedroom. But I want to put a door anyway. We just haven't done it yet. Vegan neighbor sues neighbor for barbecuing meat. What? What the fuck was this guy's plan, dude? Why are people so dumb, BK?
Because the world doesn't punish stupidity.
Guy was like putting gas in his car and then flicked a lighter right next to the pump and just started his whole car and fucking pump on fire and everything. I had a Lockwood's excited to play WoW, just wait until TBC rating was more fun 2 months ago. Yeah. I got the challenging part for me is to find people who are gonna raid throughout all of TBC and not quit in the middle. Like, Gretchen worries me because they are gonna play like Shaman for their other guild, Gray Sweatpants. And that's like their #1 priority. So we're just like second tier. And so I'd rather recruit someone that is gonna put our raid as first priority. You know what I mean? People confuse like friendship with guaranteed positions and things, but they don't realize I don't care that much, and I've been called a sociopath because I just don't care that much. But I think when you compromise for the like last 20 years of WoW playing with your friends, and your friends constantly fuck you over, at some point you're just like, I'm just gonna do what needs to be done, and they can get with it or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, do whatever they want to do. Not take it personal. Where's this road going? I'm back, homie. Oh my god. Like, McNaughty quit on me, like, for the 700th time in our WoW careers. And I was like, I'm just not gonna play with you on WoW, dude. If you want to play Fortnite or something, hit me up. And so we just been playing Fortnite. But I think, like, personalities just matter. And it's not, like, in his wheelhouse to be able to just focus down on a game, you know? I'm leveling my Rogue in Classic Anniversary, and I'm just gonna AV level. Raids are not worth the toxicity. I mean, like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of good guilds that are like non-toxic raiding. Thanks, Sinatos, for the follow. I've been told that people like my raid leading because I don't fucking yell at people. It's just because I'm like monotone as fuck. Like, I could be as pissed as you could possibly think, and this would be the same tone I would have. It would just be like more like sarcastic ass bullshit. I would like, oh yeah, great job, idiot. Really played that one out wonderfully. Maybe next time you should pull 7 groups instead of 6. And I don't know why. I guess people just take it better. I guess I don't know. Like, I guess getting yelled at is like worse. We're on Nightslayer server. It's pretty much the only PvP server for Classic Anniversary, unless you're on like Europe or something. This silence is insane, dude. Nightslayer, yeah. I am also unfortunately Alliance. This is like my third iteration of Classic that I've played, and I've had to be Alliance every time. A 60 Druid I've not touched. Why don't you touch your Druid, dude? You afraid of furries?
What can I do for you?
Bears need love, too. Hahaha. I made Druid on retail for like 20 years. The only time I didn't play Druid was Classic. And I'm a huge just like Druid simp, dude. I would take a Feral Druid to my raids, even though the DPS is like mediocre. I think the crit buff to the millions and millions of warriors is worth it. Hefner and David Furrer. What's up, Oscar? Bro called me a twaffle. I don't even know what that means. Druid, Pally, Sham. Yeah, I'm trying to stick to Mage and Paladin alt. In TBC, I'll have a Druid, but it'll mostly just be for herbing and mining. Wouldn't a twat waffle be like the same thing? Aren't you just technically calling me like a vagina? Pretty sure that's what that means. I'd be more insulted if you called me like a blue waffle. That'd be pretty gross. Yo, Corey, is your last name Hound? Yeah, rogues are fun in PvP. Rogue was my original character on Classic, and I swore up and down that I was only going to be a rogue and never play anything but rogue. And then the guild was like, we need your pally. And I never played the rogue again. He's still in like season or phase 1 bis. So sad. Dude, if T-Rich named his kid Corey Hound, there's no way his wife lets him do that, but that would be just fucking wild as fuck. And his middle name being Hound is like, you could play it off so easily. Like, oh, this is my son Corey. Corey Hound. Whatever his last name is. Warglaves on Rogue. Yeah, no problem. TBC is going to be rough for rogues. Ideally, you only roster one, and they're just a explodes armor like person. They don't really do anything spectacular, and they're usually second in line to get glaives behind a Fury Warrior because they're just like not giving it to your Fury Warrior is like a cuck to the whole raid damage. What's up, user 3659767761560? I love that shit. Trav Azari. Who invited this rogue here, dude? Yeah, jump off, idiot. Did he fall off the edge, or did he turn invisible? Okay, yeah, he's stealth. I should have popped a perception, but whatever. What happened to him? He just gave up? You just quit on me, dude? There's no way. Alright, whatever. At least I'll have lockpicking. Yeah, those people don't bother. Actually, a super good way to make money in fucking TBC, lockpicking. I see you, priest. And you see me. Oh, you're a fucking... No! I was targeting the wrong person. I didn't get this, but... There's no way this guy is like... Yeah, okay. Oh, improved silence too? Alright. First of all, what a waste of ice block. Hilarious. What am I fighting over here? Shaman? And a hunter, apparently. Yeah. Of course. A horse, of course, of course. XG has gone offline. What?
Going on a bank ult.
You have a bank ult? What?
Yeah, for warrior consumes.
Oh, yikes. You have someone that makes that, or you just buy them?
I buy the mats throughout the week, and then when I need them, I put them onto XG and ask someone.
Hmm. Every time I went on my character and like looked at the prices to make them, there's only been like 1 or 2 consumes that are cheaper to make. than to just buy.
Usually it's all cheaper. Like elemental sharpening stones, I save like 3 gold per by doing the mats.
Yeah. Okay, so like same for me with the enchanting thing. So but like actual consumes from like alchemy, like that stuff. But like my brilliant wizard oil, the stuff I put on my weapon that's like a sharpening stone, I make it with the paladin. It's usually way cheaper to make that on the paladin. I need to get some rep on the other mage for ZG so that I can get mage blood potions, because I think those would be real much cheaper to make.
Probably.
I almost didn't get tier last night. I let them decide. I stayed out of it. And they were like, it's basically between me and Momax, and they were like, oh, let's give it to Momax. And they were like, or Skinja, who cares? And then they were like, yeah. They were like, well, Momax won't crash out. And I was like, well, I won't crash out either. Like, I'm not going to throw a fit because I didn't get the tier, you know? But he ended up getting some other stuff, I think. That was actually a good raid night for me. Pretty much all the Netherwind dropped.
Mission Deers, tier, volatile robes. It's really good caster loot this past week.
The spell ring. Momax got that. That's what he got. So now I'm just looking at the Eye of Cthulhu and Choker the Fire Lord and Mind Quickening Gem as the 3 things that I want to collect before next. It won't make me like the Bis, but that's enough for me to be happy. And honestly, Mind Quickening Gem, I'll probably just say give it to Max first, since I got tier first. And I'll just take the last one in the line.
And then,
yeah, Nelth's tier drops a lot for sure. Mind Quickening Gem, we got a good amount of. We were just lucky, I think.
What doesn't drop is QSR and OSG.
Yeah, we have bad luck with QSR for sure. I know Shadowsight's been passing on literally everything for like 3 months to get a fucking QSR.
Oh, I thought he was doing it for badge.
Nah, he wanted QSR. I don't know if he shifted. I think someone did say he shifted into wanting badge or something, but it was kind of crazy how long he was like, I don't really care. And honestly, as long as it's going to another warrior, it doesn't really matter. So I would just like hate to like where they were like, I'm not taking that like at all, and you're like, it's gonna get D'd, and they're like, I don't care, quick strike ring, you know. I thought when Rep typed leftover jalapeno, he was talking about fucking someone leaving the guild. He's talking about what he had for breakfast.
Yeah.
That threw me off for a second.
I saw that for a second. I was a little worried.
My goal is to get like 150,000 honor today. And then after that, I'm just going to wait till AV weekend starts tomorrow sometime. I'm actually not sure when it starts. I wish I did. I wish I knew. Oh, how many badges do I have? 15.
Is
Oh.
Yo swapping to Rogue now?
I don't know what he's doing. I know he's not swapping right now.
Okay.
There's been talks about him getting rostered as a rogue, but it's not even close to confirmed yet because it affects like 5 other people.
Yeah. Like the integrity would have to play something else.
Yeah, he would be like Hunter or Warlock or something. It's so complicated. It's actually just a headache. We do have a couple like really nice situations where people are like, willing to play anything. Like Karkin is like, I'll literally just play anything. I don't care. And I think Chupa also was like, I'll play anything. I don't care. That helps so much. The more narrow your willingness to play, the harder it is to make the rosters like equal and fair and balanced. Like pretty much only rogue, and so you're like, well, if Yo wants to play rogue, he can't play on the same team as Lick.
I didn't know we had so many people want to play Warrior. I thought all the Warriors would want to reroll to Hunter.
I don't know how. Right now, there's only 3 people I know that are like playing Warrior or want to play Warrior. But maybe some people filled out Warrior as an option and they just didn't. They got their other choice first.
Sure.
It's funny, I'm still Real ID's friends with my Rend account, so I see whenever Chongos and Oran go online. It's literally just called War Chiefs. Like, that's the real ID.
Smart doing it pretty soon after raid. I don't know why people wait until Monday.
Oh, that hurt. Why? Freaking Warriors are such a wild card, dude. His white melee hit me for 1.9k.
Sheesh.
Overpower for 1.3, cleave for 1.3. Ay, caramba. Turned the corner into like 1600 horde. I don't know where this mage is, but he's getting fireballed. One of the dumbest yet coolest things in AV is just being able to shoot through the fucking terrain like crazy.
What's your honor per hour right now?
Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I try not to pay attention to any of that stuff.
Just grind it.
I check how much honor I have every once in a while. Since I started today, I've gotten like 20k, 21k. But I did some work this morning. I had to meet the plumber over to give a price on a gas line installation.
My mage just needs one more week of honor grinding, but kind of like I don't care enough to. It's literally on its last week. I don't think it matters. Alright, got a few meetings. Be back later.
Later, BK. The next level BS of watching the AV grind while on the AV grind. Yeah. True. We can like place bets on who's suffering more, you know?
Safe travel.
What brings you here? Elune adored. Farewell.
What time does AV weekend start? I should Google that. Oh, it goes Friday to Monday. AV weekend starts midnight between Thursday and Friday and ends midnight between Monday and Tuesday. We could probably switch this ring out, but honestly, I don't have, like, I like the stam int on it. I could trade those out too. Actually, a spell power loss, but 15 intellect. If I put 7 int on these new, I need to enchant full Netherwind set, honestly, just because I'm probably going to use a bunch of it randomly. Depending on what other pieces I have. Oh, I think I... Shoot, I closed the thing on accident. Did that close my TikTok stream? Frick. I don't know.
Hi, I'm Costume. What should I call you?
You shouldn't call me. What is this? What is all this nonsense? I hate all this stuff, dude. Fireball!
Slay them all.
No way he just got out of that instantly, dude. Come on. And appeared. And I'm blind. Cure the poison, thank you. GG's. W gameplay by that druid for sure. For some reason, I looked over to Discord and I saw someone was listening to Noah Khan, and I just instantly saw North Korea for whatever reason. I was like, no, why are they listening to North Korea? Why? Yo, are you serious right now, dude? That rogue's so mad, dude. He's so mad. That rogue is so mad. That's a very angry rogue right there.
Great to meet you. Be good.
You've never seen a rogue more upset than that rogue is upset right now.
How are you? Talk to me. What's on your mind? Any good? Interest you on a fight? You got my attention. Watch your back. Walk with you.
This is probably going to be my last AV, and then I'm going to take a break and full send again later. This should put me at like 100K. A fifth of the way there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I just have to average like 50K a day to get that done. Who we picking off, boys? Let's get this priest. Good call. Kick this guy's chain lightning. That guy's dead. Sheep this bitch off his mount. Steal that kill. Now we're 2-0. Oh, 3-0, sorry. Sniped. Four and 0. Sniped. Think anyone's in here killing this lady? I don't think they are. They'd be bleeding out into the hallways. Yeah. Of course not. Oh, I see them all. They're all up there. This guy's got his eyes on me. Dude, fuck off. Let me kill this hunter. Let me kill the hunter! Rude! Just let me kill the hunter! Need more crit, dude. 25% crit isn't good enough, apparently. Let me kill that motherfucking hunter. Who the fuck? Alright. I guess. They say congratulations. 4 and 2. Alright, that's it for now.